The time has finally come to talk about the cornerstone of the Weiss Schwarz card game, Climaxes. The silly little sideways cards are pivotal to the effects that can gain you card advantage or be a part of a game-ending effect. Or, more importantly, the last bastions of defense to protect you from the onslaught of attacks from your opponent. But, what do you call these things? What do those symbols mean? That is what we're diving into today. My name is Brandon, this is Soup for the Soul Sign, and welcome to Weiss Schwarz, a video series where we will examine the intricate effects and jargon throughout the game of Weiss Schwarz, and explain some of the community-created keywords and terminology. Some may be as simple as free fresh, or as complicated and confusing as Makoto or Musashi. This video is going to be a little different from the others, so going through this review, to make things go more smoothly, I'll be going over each Climax type by color, starting with yellow, then green, then red, then blue. And then, unless otherwise stated, their on-placement effects will be giving all of your characters plus 1000 power and plus 1 soul. Beginning with yellow, the first Climax will be Choice, denoted by the split arrow symbol. When triggered during your attack phase, you can choose a character card with a soul trigger icon in your waiting room and either add it to your hand or to the top of your stock. After that, we have Return, or otherwise called Wind or Spin, with the spinning arrow symbol. When this is triggered, you may choose a character on your opponent's stage and return it to their hand. The final yellow Climax is Shot, and when that is triggered, the character that triggered it gains the following ability. When the next damage dealt by the attacking character is cancelled, deal 1 damage to your opponent. The next set of Climaxes are going to be green, and they're both very similar. You have Pool, commonly called Bag, and Treasure, commonly called Gold Bar, or Bar for short. Their effects say that when they're triggered, you may put the top of your deck into your stock without looking at it. The major difference is that Bag still goes to your stock afterwards while Bar goes to your hand. Next up, we have the red Climaxes. The first is Comeback, or Door, with a double door looking symbol. When this one is triggered, you may return a character from your waiting room to your hand, similar to Choice. The other Climax is Standby, which is sometimes called Button for the power button symbol. This is a special case because this Climax does not give you any power or soul on placement. Instead, it allows you to choose a character in your waiting room equal to your level or lower plus 1 and place it on any spot on your stage rested. The final color is blue with 2 different triggers. One is Draw, otherwise known as Book, and this is exactly what the name says. When the effect is triggered, you draw a card. And the other blue Climax is Gate, sometimes called Pants for the... Look, I don't know, I guess it's because it looks like a pair of pants? I can't really explain this one. This effect says when triggered, you can choose a Climax card in your waiting room and add it back to your hand. Now, this would be the end of the section, but we need to talk about the 2 soul triggers. These can be found in every color and can have a variety of effects. 2 of the more common effects are plus 2 soul to all characters on placement, or when placed, add a character from the waiting room to stock and give all characters plus 1 soul. Sometimes, the criteria for putting a character to stock will either be based on level or based on color. All of the other effects include giving 1 character plus 3 soul, or splitting power or soul between 2 characters. With so many Climaxes, you can have so many different combinations to choose from, on top of the different Climax combo effects. And people will always gravitate to their favorite triggers, as each effect caters to our different playstyles. Make sure to give each one a try and see which one works for you. And that concludes the review of every single Climax trigger here on Weiss Schwarz. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching, or found the information to be useful, or even if there are still other terms that you've heard and want us to go over, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, spread the word so we can share this knowledge with as many players as possible. Until next time, Meisters, fight on!